All right, good evening, folks. Saigon Cat here. Just putting the word out that I'm streaming, and then we will get going. I have a fresh Onyxia buff on me. One of the kind nerds over in Nerds of a Feather let everybody know that he was going to be dropping Onyxia's head in Stormwind and gave us a good 10-minute lead on getting alts there. And I was like, oh, this seems like something I want on my hardcore mage. So it's also the perfect excuse to level my hardcore mage tonight. Hardcore mage leveling tonight. And this is... I am worried about leveling my hardcore on stream because if anything bad is going to happen to my hardcore character, it's going to happen live. Otherwise, things would probably be just fine. But no, no, I am putting myself at risk. Let's see, I want to say there was a place to post going live. I don't have streamer rank. Never mind. I'll just have to rely on the Twitch algorithm. Ha! I'll look into getting streamer rank in the Turtle WoW Discord. Maybe we can get some more people. But until then, let's sell some crap. Let's clear out our bags. So, if you are new to Turtle WoW and you want to know what the heck it is a private WoW server. Yeah, it's a private WoW server hosted in the UK, I believe. And it's a Vanilla Plus server. What is a Vanilla Plus server? A Vanilla Plus server it's vanilla plus some additional content. It feels very much like playing classic WoW. There are a couple of tiny changes. I do have feather fall on the bar. Excellent. I've got a few light feathers too. There's added content. Sometime in the last year, they added high elves and goblins, who were originally supposed to be in the game anyways, so it fits. They've added some new areas, some new dungeons. There are raids coming. I don't think we've had either of the two raids announced come out yet. I know we're looking at the Emerald Sanctum raid. Is, I think, the first one we're going to get. And then there's a big Scarlet Monastery or a Scarlet Crusade themed raid that we should also be getting. And that's out in Eastern Plaguelands. I'm not sure where Emerald Sanctuary will be based. There's like, 4 different portals to the Emerald Dream on Azeroth? So there's a couple of places that they could put the entrance, I think. But we're going to head back to Darkshore and continue leveling. Because most of the stuff I'm working on, well, some of the stuff I'm working on is green. 9 to 17. 10 to 20, so that's an improvement. I'm going to keep doing these grays as well, because they also have a thing on Turtle WoW where we're going to cast it and then we're going to jump. Okay. I don't want to die from doing something as silly as not knowing that Featherfall works differently on Turtle WoW or something. There's a couple of small changes, couple of balance changes. Unless you're a druid, in which case there's a ton of changes that are very welcome. Paladins also have quite a few changes to make them, functional. Protection Paladin has a taunt, for instance, in the form of... God, am I going to make it? We're good. Okay. Protection Paladin has a taunt now in the form of... I think it's Judging Seal of Justice taunts now. I think that's on their protection talent tree. I don't think that that's just something that they automatically have. But regardless, protection paladins can do a much better job tanking on this than they could in vanilla. They're still not warriors. Bears still aren't warriors. Shamans can also do a better job tanking. But again, they're still not warriors. I don't think anyone's going to out-tank a warrior. See, that's why you wait. That's why you wait. We should knock out a level tonight. And I should be able to go see my trainer tonight. I would love to pick up Blizzard and really start playing Mage. I don't remember what your thing is. Somebody's dead. It's always that somebody is dead. I think we'll go up to Bashalaran and finish that out. Merc Deep. Do we want to go kill Merc Deep? Probably not. I'm trying to avoid fighting Murlocs, just as a general rule. There have been a couple of quests that I'll do if I feel safe about it. But let's, what do we need to do for Bashalaran? Oh, we need to go to a Metheron. Where's Tools of the Highborn? Highborn? Also at Ametheron. So... I don't know that we're going to come up here too much. Tools of the Highborn. Okay. That's where Ametheron is. Looks like there's a few other things to do there. The goal this evening is safety. We're not taking risks. We're not in a rush. The plan is to just frostbolt the crap out of things. Frost Nova and run if we have to. If there's two things, we'll polymorph one to pull the other thing. And then if we have enough mana, we'll kill the polymorphed thing. And that's really it. There's not a lot of strategy to playing a Frost Mage at level 19. Let me correct what I just said. There's not a lot of strategy to playing a Frost Mage. There. Just period. Okay, so I explained Turtle WoW. What is hardcore Turtle WoW? So hardcore is something that you can turn on at level 1. You have to turn it on at level 1. And it makes it so that if your character dies, they cannot be resurrected. Doesn't matter how they die, doesn't matter if it was fair or not. They're very clear about this. If you die because of lag, they're still dead. If you die because of a bug, still dead. Nothing is going to change that. They will not restore a hardcore character. You are a tanky little jerk. Alright, we don't have, like, mad crits yet. Other rules. You can only party up with other hardcore players, and they have to be within a certain level range of you. I don't know what that range is off the top of my head. You know what? We're gonna turn on NPC names, because it's going to help us find what's her name when she comes wandering out of here eventually. Not helping, tree. I do get full quest XP up to level 20, even on Grey quests. That's going to help a little bit. Oh, you can't use the auction house as a hardcore character either. So the entire hardcore economy has to take place within, you know, the hardcore chat. Oh, let's grab this while we're over here. Do I have something to cleanse the bears? I feel like... No, I just slay them. Okay. We're solving our problems with violence. You can't even trade with non-hardcore characters, and even if they are hardcore, they still have to be within a certain level range of you. The benefit of playing a hardcore character to 60 is that once you're 60, you no longer have to deal with hardcore rules, and you get a fancy mount, and you also get a title of Immortal. They also have war mode that you can turn on. This isn't specific to a hardcore thing. This is just a thing that you can turn on. It's like a glyph. Why did I do that? I could have just fire blasted him. Dumb. Talking and playing at the same time, and that tends to make me play worse. So naturally, we're going to do it on a character that I literally cannot allow to die, or she'll be gone forever. Did you just... gave me rabies. The bastard. Yeah, war mode gives you a 50% XP boost, but you're stuck with PvP being enabled. It is remarkable to me, actually. It's one of the few complaints that I have about this server. And honestly, you know what? If I'm fair, I don't think that it is this server specifically. People get upset when they get ganked. It's like, dude, PvP is a choice in this. If you're flagged, that is your choice. I've had it happen a few times where people get upset and PM me about how I'm a jerk for ganking them. Mind you, this isn't me going after, like, Greys. These are honor kills. Like, well, turn off war mode then, you darn fool. You're allowed to turn off war mode once during your run, and then you can turn it back on. They also have a turtle mode, which cuts your XP in half. And that's for people who really, really enjoy the grind. I don't know that I'm ever going to do turtle mode. I have a rogue on war mode, and that's been fun. I wish I got XP for honor kills, because I definitely prefer, you know, just being a nuisance as a rogue. Oh. Damn it. I don't know that this is gonna pull the other one. Oh. She's usually a pain in the butt to find. We got kind of lucky. She's got a long respawn timer. There's usually somebody else who's looking for her. Things should go pretty smoothly. What with our spell crit chance. And we're just gonna stay on the outside here. Play it nice and safe. I'm not gonna pull both of you at the same time. Nice crit. Nice crit. Feels like way more than 10%, but whatever. I'm not complaining. Also, if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. I've also got the occasional raid and dungeon video. My main is a level 60 high elf holy paladin named Kalis. Just recently started raiding on him. I've been playing this for less than a year. And I ran up to 60 pretty quickly. It was like 2 or 3 months, which... I mean, that sounds really slow. And, you know, that's been optimized very, very well. There are people who can get up to 60 in like a week or two on this now. I am not those people, so 3 months, 1 to 60 for me was pretty fast. But yeah, after I pinged 60, I took a couple of months off before returning to start streaming and start... I do need to hit that. Start streaming and start raiding and doing level 60 dungeons, and it's been fun. Got a great guild, Nerds of a Feather. Look us up. It's a very casual guild, but we do have a lot of raiding just across a variety of times during the week. Since this is a cross-faction server, and it's kind of, you know, a worldwide server, there's always people on from all over the world. So we have raids at all sorts of schedules. Nope, nope, no! That didn't kill her. Okay. We'll run. It's alright. We're not risking it. Could I have won that? Yeah, maybe. Am I going to risk it? Hell no. As far as quality of life things on the server, there's a couple of things that I'm slowly learning about. You don't get damaged by standing in campfires anymore on this, and that's because people were griefing AFK hardcore players who were in an otherwise safe spot. Oh, that's right. There's the other thing over here. All right, we'll slowly work our way through. What the hell is my current spell crit chance? That's melee. 11. Huh. Feels like it's proccing a lot, but I'm still not complaining. One of them. So that's one thing. You can level your weapon skill on training dummies. Which I feel is acceptable. It's a good change. There's also the... Where's the other one? Alright, well, apparently PF Quest doesn't want to be very accurate right now. That's alright, it's northish of me. There it is. My mini-map shows it, so that's something. If you're playing without add-ons, there's not much in the way of a quest helper. I do definitely recommend PF Quest if you missed that. There's a great Discord with a lot of resources. There's a bunch of add-ons out there. Some that just will work, that worked in vanilla. And then there's some dedicated Turtle WoW add-ons. PF Quest, for example, actually has a Turtle WoW quest database for it, so you can get guidance on the new quests, of which there's a lot. Oh my gosh, a lot. They added a lot of new subzones. I'm still finding new subzones. And they're in spots that make sense. Oh, there's guild housing. But it's not like instanced guild housing. There's actually guild housing in the zones. And once your guild has been around long enough and has enough people, you actually work with the devs to find a place for your guild hall. And I think that's really neat. It is crowded over there. How do I want to do this? Well, right now I can grab you pretty safely. What's shocking to me is that there's a lot of hardcore players who run dungeons. And to me, that just seems like the riskiest behavior. I'd say a good half of my deaths when I'm just playing casually are due to mistakes in a dungeon. Yeah, I tend to, I'm planning on avoiding it unless it's just like really safe. Really, really safe. I don't know if I'm going to do the Zul'Farrak cheese for XP. On the one hand, mages have the best XP farm in the game. On the other hand, if I mess up, I die. Are you seriously coming over here? Can you not? I guess I won't litter. That's fine. I don't need to. So yeah, that should get everyone up to speed. That's Turtle WoW, and that's some Turtle WoW stuff for you. It's worth checking out. If you miss the old days of WoW. What else? Oh, there's looking for turtles, which is kind of a dungeon finder. But all it does is put you into a group. You still have to travel to the dungeon. So it's this nice middle ground of helping you put a group together. But at the same time, you still have to dedicate the time to reaching the dungeon, which, in my mind, incentivizes people to be more patient when something goes wrong in a group. One of the bigger issues that Dungeon Finder introduced in retail was this weird level of elitist behavior where if like somebody wasn't pulling fast enough or their DPS wasn't as high as you wanted it to be, you'd just kick them or you'd leave or whatever, because it was so easy to get into another group quickly in retail. And because it's still kind of a challenge building a group, not due to population, but just, you know, getting everybody out to the dungeon, there's a lot more incentive to hang out and take your time and, you know, coach people who might be having a hard time with certain aspects of the game. I mean, you're still going to have issues with the odd ninja looter, or people just being, like, legitimately bad and not wanting to be better. But those are few and far between. Or at least it's been my experience that they're few and far between. But I didn't actually grind dungeons too much on my way up to 60. And even at 60, I do most of my grouping with guildies. Darn it, I have rabies again. Wait a minute, are both those done? Those are both done. Let's get those turned in now while they're still worth XP. Turn around, sweetheart. Jesus. And like I see that people are trying to put together a Stockades run right now, and they've got a level 31 healer to take them through it. But, disconnects can still happen. Lags can still happen. I'm trying to keep myself in situations where that kind of thing won't matter too much. I mean, a disconnect would still, like, if it's in combat, yeah, I'll probably die. That's a hazard of being a clothy. But, the devs are also very good about doing announcements on Discord when they're experiencing server instability and just saying, guys, don't play your hardcore characters right now. They pushed out a patch yesterday, and along with that patch, when the server came up, was a notice in Discord saying, we are not confident in the server stability. Hold off on playing hardcore for a while. So they don't just, you know, make a change and then let you suffer. And I think part of correctly playing a hardcore character on this involves playing for a little while on a different tune just to gauge where the server is at that time. It's just safer that way. Yeah, like 2 years ago, I think this server had apparently a max of maybe 300 people on at peak hours. And now it has like, you know, 1,500 people on at the lowest. So the server's gone through a lot of growth. It's supposed to be an RP PvE server. I don't see a lot of RP. I do see a lot of RP events get scheduled. I haven't actually gone to one. They seem fun. I should probably try it out sometime. Yeah, that's a two-handed weapon. I want to say there's a second part to this. I might be wrong. Thank you, kind druid. Oh, I guess not. All right. I was able to record the Onyxia raid last week, which was a lot of fun, but unfortunately I was also in such a rush to get the quest line done that I didn't wind up recording any of it.
Welcome. See you soon.
Easy way out. I'll try and be better about those long quests. and recording them. On other tunes. What's up, Kona? How are you? You were just out. I'm not letting you out again. Go lay down. Sweetie, I need my space. Oh, you also get your first mount at 20 on this, but it's like, it is barely faster than walking. To the point that, like, unless you're going to be traveling for a little while, it's not even worth summoning. Because the time spent summoning your riding turtle is just time that could have been spent walking. What else? There are world notices whenever somebody hits a hardcore character level multiple of 10. So they can get a deluge of congratulations. And you also get notified when and how hardcore characters die. You even get little gravestones around the world showing where hardcore characters died, which I really appreciate, because it's a nice warning to me to be like, hey, maybe there's something about this area that could cause an unfocused player to die. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Other things I've learned while playing hardcore character. It's pretty common to just throw buffs on people as you're passing them. I accidentally threw an arcane intellect buff on somebody who is flagged as war mode. So that flagged me as PvP. And it was like, oh, I need to log out like right now. So I hearthed to Stormwind, I logged out, and I just, stayed logged out for, I think, 15 minutes. It's either 5 or 15 minutes. I gave it 15. Wish I could play Turtle. Kept getting interface error every time I tried to log in. Were you using any add-ons? There's a couple of things that can cause that. I used to get it. Installing the correct add-ons helped. And also setting... what is it, your add-on memory? The 0 meg? Something like that. You're in newcomers, so you're safe to throw a buff on. She was not flagged for PB. Hey, man. Better wand. Not that I do a lot of wanding. Apparently I should. Apparently wands are pretty okay in vanilla. I didn't play a mage during vanilla. I think I was playing a warrior. No add-ons. Even did a clean install. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely worth playing, but yeah, if it's just frustrating to get running, then I understand not wanting to. But this has been my go-to game for a good half a year at this point. Like, I spent so long trying out different MMOs, trying to find an MMO that would give me the feeling that old WoW had. And I couldn't find anything. There was nothing that brought back that feeling. And then I tried a couple of private servers. I could have just fire blasted him without the Frost Nova. I am super efficient. Yeah, I tried out a couple of servers. I tried out Chronos, which was initially fun until I got left behind. Like, I didn't log in enough. Like, I wasn't treating it enough like a job. You have to treat Chronos like a job. Like, if you're not playing Chronos regularly from the start of one of their progression servers, you're going to have a bad time. But I was having fun with that until I got too far behind and just, I couldn't level anywhere. It was just constant ganking. I played on Ascension for a couple of weeks, and it was really fun. Very interesting idea for a server. But it still lacked the, I guess, the tight community that you get. Why are you not targeted? Yeah, the tight community that you get from a more challenging leveling experience. And that's part of what made older RPGs great, was you really had a sense of community as everybody was struggling through content together. And Ascension is just, it's so easy to level. And then I found Turtle WoW after it was recommended to me like a million times in all sorts of places. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll try it. And holy crap if it has not stuck with me. Yo, somebody hit 30. Somebody hit 30. Nope. Well, that'll get his attention. You're fine. You don't need to come back. I got this.
Hi.
Oh, wait. But like that. There's just those organic things where you meet up with somebody in the middle of nowhere and they're like, hey, do you want to help me with this quest? And it's like, well, let me see if I'm able to. And right now I wasn't able to, but like I grouped a little while the other day with somebody out in, not Tiras Falls, Silver Pine Forest on my undead. And it's been like every random group up that I've had out in the wilderness while questing has been so delightful and so nice. And it's really what keeps me logging back in. Because MMOs shouldn't feel like a single player game with other people running around. Why am I trying to Frost Nova? Focus. Focus. You're on a hardcore character. Focus. can't wait to be done killing these so I can stop getting rabies. It's constant seeing people under level 20 die. I feel like the first 20 levels are just insanely dangerous for hardcore characters, and I think the reason for that is kind of it's more complex. One, there's just, you know, a lot more people at low levels trying out hardcore. Two, low levels are actually pretty dangerous in WoW. You don't have the tools that you need to survive a mistake. But like, you know, a level 3 mage accidentally gets into a bad fight, they're done. They're done. They're just dead. If I were to get into a bad fight, I can Frost Nova and run and usually get away so long as I pop that Frost Nova early enough and I don't, like, stick around for too long trying to make it work. It also makes playing the game a lot more exciting. Like, I find myself holding my breath a lot, just doing, you know, normal things that, you know, on a regular run wouldn't be an issue. You know, typically if you die, you just walk back to your body and that's it. So it was, who was it? Not Yowler. Yowler? No. Who's the gnome in not the gnome, the gnoll in Elwyn Forest? That elite gnoll who's just a nightmare to fight early on. Hey, Britt, how you doing tonight? Like, going after him on hardcore that was stressful. Even with a group, that was really stressful. Like, and the warrior who was tanking it, oh my god. And we were level, like, you know, 10 or something, and there were 3 of us. Like, we're going to win, but the question wasn't whether or not we're going to win. It was anybody going to die and have to re-roll a character? You just saw the CG teaser for Diablo 4? I have avoided watching it because Blizzard won't be getting my money until Kotick is gone. How'd it look, though? That first CG trailer that they put out with Lilith, that was pretty cool. Like, you know, I might have complaints about Blizzard, but they still make a damn good CG cutscene. There I go, wasting my mana again. first he thought it was a D&D thing. I mean, that makes sense. Diablo was originally conceived of as a roguelike, and rogues were, you know, just some of the earliest Dungeons and Dragons video games. It'd be nice to see that kind of deliberate gameplay return. I am way too close to you, but we're going to start this fight anyways. And we're going to run way the hell over here. I'm getting skunked on these fangs. Apparently it's just a 20% drop, according to PF Quest. That's not always accurate. I don't necessarily trust PF Quest's drop rates. Although I did update it today, so maybe we'll see it behave better. I was running on an old version before, and it was unreliable. Okay. There's a little waterfall just right up here. Yes. I feel like it's safe to drop down into it, but we're on a hardcore character. So we're going to be very careful, and we're going to walk down. Where's the... There it is. Do we want to do Tower of Althalax? I mean, we can turn it in for the XP. I don't know how much of the actual quest will do. There's a fang. It was about summoning Lilith. I wonder, because the one I saw was the first one, the first teaser that they released years ago. Actually, I think they released that teaser before I'd even sworn off Blizzard. That's how long ago it was. Windstalker? Windstalker. Any nonsense? I can see where they spawn. And PF Quest is actually usually pretty good about that.
Too far away.
Yay, we got the fangs. Yay, we can turn in Tower of Althalax. Do we want to do this quest? Those are casters who are grouped closely together. Are you a caster? No, you're not a caster. Still grouped closely together. I can polymorph one. She does have spells. They're not as good as my spells, but she does have spells.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Goose, what do you do? Wow, that was a hell of a jump. Seriously? That was amazing. God, cats are incredible. That sounds like the one that I saw. So it might be the old teaser, actually. Which, yeah, looked cool as hell. I want these debuffs to fall off, please. Please. Oh. Oh, it's very sneaky. Sneaky fanatic. I feel like Dragon Slayer is not giving me as many crits as I deserve. Oops. That poor deer was standing in the wrong spot. Oh, for... Fine. Ooh, I did not notice that they were up there. I think I'll be fine. I'm ready to run in case it's not. That's fine. You can curse me all you like, lady. Give me thing? Yes, I got thing. Leave. If he wants me to go in that tower, though, he's gonna have to find somebody else. Towers are dangerous. Caves are dangerous. There are certain buildings and areas that I'm just not going to go into. Belgrade and the Purifier in Ashenvale. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I will absolutely deliver your letter. That's easy. Deathcap mushrooms. Are they in a cave? Hi, Goose. What are you doing up there, buddy? Looking for an opportunity to knock over Battletech stuff? Like usual? This cat's funny. He causes so much chaos, and he loves making a mess of things, but he doesn't do it overnight. Like, I don't come downstairs to find everything to be a disaster. He waits until I'm in the room and watching him, and then he's like, hey, I'm going to knock over this entire bookshelf. If you ever hear me, like, shout and there's a crash, it's probably Goose trying to kill me by knocking a bookshelf onto me. I do not remember this cave. We'll check it out. If it's one of those, like, really shallow caves and the mushrooms spawn near the front of it, then we'll do it. Otherwise, we'll leave. It's just not worth having crap spawn on me. I'm not the only one who's noticed that either. Like, it's a common theme that comes up in the, what's up there? In the Still Alive guild chat. Oh yeah, there's a special guild for people who are doing hardcore. You don't have to stay in it. You can leave and then hop into another guild. But it is nice to just have all the hardcore players in one spot. For, like, finding trades and things. Well, I outlevel you by 3. Oops. That was weird. Are we having some server instability? Is this where I should be logging? Siren. Just don't know. Youch! What was that, Holy Shock? Oh, she has heals. That's nice. Heal through this, though. Ooh. Ew. No. No. No, we're not doing that. Remember, kids, safety first. Let's go turn in some stuff, though. Ooh, or you know what? Reef crawlers. Reef crawlers are pretty safe. We can go do that first and then turn that in. I do like the idea of another Diablo game. Once I stopped being annoyed at how terribly the story was written for 3, I actually found myself really enjoying it. It's a very simple action RPG. It's certainly not the best action RPG out there. There's much better ones. There's much crunchier ones that have way more customization. But it's very non-stressful and easy to play. Like, it is the most relaxing action RPG I think you can play. So I did actually wind up spending a lot of time on Diablo 3. I have so many seasonal necromancers on Diablo 3. Any murlocs? I don't see any murlocs. Like a giant coconut crab crawling up to kill me. Oh, come on.
I can't carry anymore.
No!
I can't carry anymore.
No! What can we get rid of? That's crap. That's crap. That's not even what we needed. Not like I can send this stuff to a bank alt either. What is this?
Inventory is full.
That's fine. I don't need that stuff. What are you doing, Goose? Fine. Grab chunks.
Inventory is full.
No, that's what I need. That right there. Get out of there. Great. We definitely need to go to town and vendor some crap. Patrick, what's up, man? How are you tonight? No, we can probably just start working our way south from here. All we should have to do is keep an eye out for murlocs, and I don't remember there being too many between here and town, if any at all. I think they're further up the coast. There's definitely some south of Aberdeen.
Inventory is full.
What is the difference between this and vanilla? So this is a vanilla plus private server. It's got additional content in it. And basically the idea of the additional content is, what if Blizzard kept working on the original release of WoW instead of moving to an expansion system? So, like, we have High Elves and Goblins, stuff that was cut from the original release of the game. We have additional quests and areas, new dungeons, new storylines, but it all feels very much like classic WoW. So much to the point that sometimes I'll run into new things and I won't know if it was there or not. So almost everything feels like it could have been in the original retail release of World of Warcraft. There's some stuff that doesn't have that same level of polish, but there's other things that they have further polished. Druids are actually a finished class now, so, you know, you can play a druid and not just be told to go roll warrior. Protection Paladins have improvements. Shadow Priests have more mana stability. Just a lot of little changes that makes the overall experience better.
Inventory is full.
What do you see, Goose? You see another kitty? You see another kitty? Can you not jump on my... Stop it. Stop. Stop. Quit parkouring off of my crap. I'm gonna lock you in the bathroom if you don't stop, Mr.
I can't carry anymore.
I had to change my... Oh, there's the Murlocs. I had to change my computer settings because he kept jumping on the power button and turning off my computer. Because he's a monster. We're in a superhero game renaissance? I don't see how. Two good games does not make for a renaissance. Even Rocksteady, a developer that I used to really, really respect and like, is screwing up right now. I would not say that we're in a renaissance. You can't look at just Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man and be like, we're in a superhero game renaissance, while ignoring Avengers and Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights and like there's a bigger list of recent superhero games that are shit than there is a list of recent superhero games that are good. How do I want to do this? I can get back to it. I just want to do it without any drama. You know what? We'll stay close to shore, because then I can actually see everything, and we just won't go anywhere near the Murlocs. And look, up ahead, it's Aberdeen. Or no, that's a wrecked ship. That's not Aberdeen. Alright, we're away from the Murlocs. There's a warlock over here who has presumably cleared out anything dangerous. You're not PvP flagged? Congratulations, you get Arcane Intellect. When's the last time I played Dragon Quest? It's been over a year. 2021 probably was the last time I played Dragon Quest. I kind of burned out on it. I burned out on it hard. I'm just playing what I want to play these days. I didn't even wind up playing Dragon Quest X offline or Dragon Quest Treasures. The next Dragon Quest that I'll probably put on my channel is Dragon Quest III Remake, if that ever actually comes out. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Miles Morales is a sequel. Upcoming Insomniac Wolverine. It's not out yet, so we can't include it. Midnight Suns. I actually haven't heard anything about Midnight Suns. And Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so one of those isn't out yet. In fairness, I haven't heard anything about Midnight Suns. Miles Morales, that's still Spider-Man. Okay, you can't claim like all three of the original Arkham games and be like, here's 3 excellent superhero titles. They're all part of the same series. I've heard nothing about Midnight Suns, but I expect your sources are solid. You tend to be knowledgeable about comic book stuff, so I'm willing to accept, based on what you've heard, that Midnight Suns is good. Melchior! What's up, man? And it's, what is that? It's McGiggle? Welcome to the chat, it's still, my point stands. It's not like we're overflowing with good superhero games right now. We have more bad recent superhero games than we've had good ones. And most of that is just due to, you know, the MCU and its popularity. I'm honestly surprised that we haven't gotten higher quality MCU tie-in games. In fact, it's been mostly the opposite. Anything that's been an MCU tie-in has been terrible. Like, they could have just released the most average Avengers game to ever release, and it would have done fine. Okay, what else can we turn in? What else can we turn in? I want to ding 20 tonight before my Dragon Slayer buff falls off. But I also don't want to die in the process, so I have to be very careful about what quests I do. For those of you joining, I'm playing hardcore, and that means if I die for any reason at all, this character is gone. She cannot resurrect. Video games based on movie is such a 25 years ago thing. Yeah, but it's the recent trend of superhero movies that's driving the superhero games we're getting lately. With the exception of Midnight Suns. It's not like we've got, you know, characters from the Midnight Suns overflowing. We'll vendor crap first. Alright, what can we get rid of? That. Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, let's hold on to that. Midnight Suns is like an XCOM style game? That does sound interesting. I don't know that I'll get around to playing it, but it does sound interesting. Ugh. And you know what? I'm probably going to drop... Yeah. Drop that too. Which one is Buzzbox 323? Is that the one near me? What is my comfort game? This right now. Sometimes Quake. Ooh, we're not doing Wailing Caverns. We can drop those. Get rid of that crap. Yeah, Quake for comfort. Absolutely. No, so you know why Quake is comforting? There's no RNG. Absolutely zero RNG. And the movement is fluid and smooth, and it's just fun to move around the map in Quake. I can go flying around the map like a superhero, firing rockets and things. The games aren't very long, and it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I just, you know, I run around like a lunatic exploding things, and then I win or I don't. And it's all over in like 5 minutes. So, yeah, I find Quake to be insanely relaxing. I'm not remotely good at it enough to even attempt being competitive, and that probably helps. Your comfort game is the first Max Payne or Gears of War. See, yeah, I see it. Action games can be very relaxing. You have full control over what is happening within the moment. Even this isn't that comforting. I could, you know, eat a series of unlucky crits in a row. I could have a rare spawn just right on top of me at any moment. I could get unlucky and they resist a couple of frost spells back to back. If I get a bad pull and try and Frost Nova and run, and they resist the freeze, that's it. Hey, baby. Don't threaten me with a good time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There I go, not paying attention. There I go, not paying attention, because Perry was threatening me with a ruler. Let's see. Oh, Melchior. It's actually a good thing that you popped in here. You've reminded me I need to work on the next Battletech session. Yeah, I find action games, especially not particularly punishing action games, to be very stress relieving. Like, even a Souls game. If it's a Souls game that I already know pretty well, I'll find it relaxing. Like, I can jump into Demons or Dark Souls 1 and find it relaxing. I can't find Dark Souls 2 relaxing because I don't know that game very well and I have yet to beat it, and I find it frustrating still. Not keen on this. That tree being in the way. Bear, right. Further up. That is a lot of furbolgs. I don't like this. Rabbit there. There's the cave. Oh, happened? Alright. Thistle bear wandered off. Good. Good, 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 good. No furbolgs wandering over here. Path is clear. No. No. Not well. Oh. If I polymorph her, it'll pull all the cubs. And I don't have Blizzard. If I had Blizzard, this would be an easy pull. I think I'm actually going to pass on this. It's not worth it. We might pass on these supplies too. There's just too many furbolg around. Where are the supplies at? Yeah, right in there. What do we got? Warrior. Totemic. Warriors and totemics. We're actually that grouped up.
I need to get closer.
Oh, yep, see, there it is. There's that resist. Thunderclap and then resisted my Frost Nova. If I had pulled more than one guy, I'd have been dead, and this character would have been gone. Yeah, I know Ghost Rider got a game.
It's too far away.
Don't you dare. God damn it. Totemic, I actually kind of want to line of sight, like right after I pull him. Don't want him just standing there casting spells at me.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
You coming to me? Good furbolg. Very good furbolg. You don't. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. That was not what I needed. Crap. That is just a barrel of milk. Need those crits, game. Okay. I told myself I would stick to just doing green quests and grays for the equipment. And I have not stuck to that rule, and not following the rules is how I'm going to die. How old was I when I started the YouTube channel? I don't want to talk about it. 28? 29? I've been doing it for 10 or 11 years now. The slowest possible channel growth, I think. There's a totemic right. If I come around from the other side, I can probably clear this out, alright? How about over here? What are we looking at over here? That doesn't look too bad. This one's fine.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
I want him to walk away a little bit more. I don't know how bad that aggro range is. I think I could grab him safely. Far enough away I could polymorph him. Nothing else aggroed? Nothing else aggroed. We're gonna have to run. Okay, let's go. No, no, it didn't loot! There it goes. Run like hell! We didn't pull anything else. Awesome. I still don't want to fight him. Okay. 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 Woo. Woo. I remember watching your DQ10 videos when I was around 15 or 16. You know what the worst comments are? Like, they're simultaneously, like, great to get and awful to hear. Is, like, the Dragon Quest VIII and the Dragon Quest IX Let's Plays. I've gotten comments from people being like, oh, man, that Let's Play series was my childhood. And I'm like, how old are you now? I don't need to hear this. Ooh. Okay. I'm worried about that chaining.
I need to get closer.
Perfect. Perfect. Called it. You're a jerk, but whatever. I got you away from the group. You're doomed. Damn it. Oh my god, you jerk. Okay, okay, okay. We good? We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Grab it! Run like hell! Oh, actually, follow the river. River is moderately safe. I'll have Frost Nova ready if I have to. Okay, he dropped aggro. We're good! Not the safest I have been, but also, I think I executed that fairly well. Buzzbox 323 north of Aberdeen. That might actually be the one over here. Or it's on the beach. Oh, it's right there, 323. Probably not going to do that one. Hey, Soccer, how you doing tonight? Hope you're well. 323, do they make Halo? That's 343. Oh, 323, do they make Malo? Got it, got it. Okay, I see what you did there. I picked those up. I'm good with those. What on earth am I supposed to do with them? Mix the bowl, place it near the bonfire closest to the Cliff Spring River at the northern camp, thus summoning the Satyr Corruptor. Take the talisman of I wasn't supposed to leave. I was supposed to use these to do a thing. What bowl? Is there a bowl over there I was supposed to do something with? God damn it. Ah! RTFQ. Oh, no, I remember this. Beyonce and you went out to Red Lobster for lunch? Nice. Sounds pleasant. Is this... I can't remember if this guy's an elite or not. Man... I don't want to risk it. I don't want to do Merc Deep either. So many of the quests that are left over here just kind of suck. Could head down and knock out these. These are going to be moderately safe. Sleeper's Awakened can be done safely. Not typically a safe quest to do, but if you actually avoid the road, you'll avoid the spawns that come in to attack you. So you can do that quest pretty safely. I think that there's a summoning bowl up there, like at the top of that. Or no, that's where the thingies are. The Nagas. Where's the summoning bowl? Northernmost camp. That's this one. Fill the empty cleansing bowl at the Aberdeen Moonwell. Did that. Mix the bowl and place it near the bonfire closest to the Cliff Spring River at the northern camp. Am I gonna have to clear out this camp? Jeez. Yeah, Battletech is next week, not this week. Which is great, because I haven't been working on it. Goose, you stay away from that power button. I don't know if this is worth it.
I need to get closer.
How is that not line of sight? Don't resist it. Don't set up a healing ward. Dude, I'm so far behind on Demon Slayer. We did finish watching season 1 of Chainsaw Man, though. And I liked it so much, I'm probably going to start reading it. Oh my god. So good. So much fun. It's just a fun anime. Or at least it was. And then it stopped being fun very quickly. And then it became very serious and kind of depressing. But still, fun anime. Yeah, you know what? We're going to drop this quest. I don't feel safe doing it. If we get a lag spike, I'll probably die. If the cat jumps on the power button, I'll probably die. It is not worth it. I'm not taking the risk. However, we are close enough to level that I might just continue picking off these Furbolg. looking good. Just need to continue not being an idiot and we'll be fine. And then we can go to Stormwind and pick up our new spells. And learn Blizzard. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have Blizzard, guys. So excited. I don't want to get Blink. I really use Blink also. And Ice Block. And, well, really the rest of my toolkit. I just want all of my spells right now. Ooh, the range on that Frost Nova. It's always bigger than you think it is. That guy is far enough. I think we're good. I think that's safe. You know what? We might have been able to do this quest. It's fine. I don't know if that demon we were going to summon was going to be too much for us. Are you still alive? You're level 16 and you're running through here? You sure? I am not saving you. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. No, sir. You are on your own. Don't just assume I'm going to help you. Oh, we're right there. There. Can't believe he's still alive, really. You guys are going to start respawning. You are safe to go after. He's not back up. This should level me, and then we'll Hearth to Stormwind. Call this evening a win. Don't steal aggro on something that I had and then run it back towards the camp. I don't trust rogues. I don't trust rogues even if they're on my side. Why, yes, I will put points into Improved Blizzard. Absolutely. Now let's go learn how to cast Blizzard. Had 8 minutes left on Dragon Slayer. If Horde kills you, do you delete? Yeah, if you die for any reason, even if you die as part of a quest, like there's that one quest in Thousand Needles that requires you to take that potion that kills you so you can go talk to a spirit. That counts. That will mean that you're permanently dead. Any death. Battlegrounds, if you go into Battlegrounds and die. Oh my god, awesome! Somebody just turned in another head of Onyxia. Perfect. Perfect timing. We'll get our training done and then I'm going to log for the night. That's excellent. Then I need to figure out where the hell I want to go to continue leveling. Aren't buffs illegal in hardcore? Nope, they're not. They're not. So, and yeah, world buffs like this are a great thing to grab.
I am listening.
Nope, not you.
King's honor, friend.
Blizzard. Yeah. Frost armor. Yeah. Frostbolt. Yeah. Did those upgrade? They didn't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure if there's a rule that I'm just not aware of. I don't want to mess up my habits. I'll put that on 5.
Greetings.
Is there anything else? Dampen, don't care about right now. Blink! Blink! Blink is very good.
Bless you.
Blink is going to save my life eventually.
Light be with you.
I don't know what it's going to save it from, but it's absolutely going to save my life. Conjure water. Great. Evocation. Yep, we want evocation. Polymorph. Mana shield. No, we're not going to be using mana shield. No. I have to be very particular about what I buy also, because I can't use the auction house. The only money I'm getting is from questing and vendoring. I could make money from like trading with other hardcore players, but that's a lot of extra work. Not terribly interested in that one. All right, later, Patrick. Let's do a bunch of water. Get rid of our conjured water. We have better conjured water now. Evocation. All right, folks. I think that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Take care.